About half orc. What did you expect?
19 and 9
You're a monk.
Hits once, dealing
for 4 damage.
You
and
spent like
push.
6 years old.
Don't even shoot in my direction anymore.
Too late.
It goes wide and hits Ilix, downing him again.
Yeah, Fro, go ahead.
Okay, so I attack Vorka. No, I'm... Go over here,
If you
and
go to attack the Shambling Mound, I shout, "This one's mine! Leave it alone!"
And then I come at the end and steal that one too.
So I attack it.
It can't hurt anyone. You're just killing plant matter at this point.
11. 11 damage. Very nice.
And I grapple.
Okay. Roll me grapple. 17. It is grappled.
And I move away from the rest of it.
And you pull it away.
I move it 10 feet in that direction.
Oh, good, closer to me.
Do I get an attack of
there we go.
opportunity?
It did
Not
move
on
up
force
his attack
movement.
range.
No, I'm
It's not enforced.
Oh, that'd be cheeky.
That would be
Yep.
funny.
However, he is still incapacitated and skips his turn. Let me guess. You're gonna... Yep.
I was gonna say, this is your chance to Mind Blast Thrall and say you're aiming at the enemy.
I'm saving,
would
It is
saving,
yet again
saving that for later.
incapacitated.
It took
Yes.
damage. It wouldn't have been incapacitated last round.
That's not how days works.
Or until it
Dude,
takes
you're-
any damage.
Dude, you're always wrong. Stop trying to freaking guess.
No, Dave says specifically until it takes any damage.
Oh, that's right.
That is right. Okay.
Yeah, I
You're right,
read it
it
to
Was
make
not
sure.
dazed. So it gets an attack.
Jeez, Kay, stop being wrong.
So I was right this time.
Same team, right?
I know we've gotten to the point where we ignore you since.
I missed slightly with my flaming sword, but I crit with the axe again.
Okay.
You should always use an axe.
So the shambling mound is going to attack Fall twice, hitting once.
Hitting once, hitting twice. No, he will not. Because I'm
22?
using shield. Fuck that guy.
Oh wow. Okay. You shield as a reaction.
Yes.
Slams against the visible force. All right, and then you crit him with a boarding it. Okay. Oh. 13.
And actually, I'm going to use luck on one of my fire sword attacks.
Okay. Nope.
The luck has not gone well for you at all yet.
Yeah.
My turn?
Gorka.
Alright. I'm gonna get in here. Double punch. On that first one, I'm going to use... Hold on. Orcish Fury. I get to add another die to it.
Very nice.
I don't think I had the modifier, just the die. Yeah.
Yeah.
So another 6.
Nice.
Very nice. It takes 16 damage. It is definitely on its last legs.
I want this third kill.
Curtis.
Kill steal.
For
One
one,
damage.
please. For one.
If
Deal
that
one
one
damage.
kills it.
Good job.
But if that hit killed it, that would have been great.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm drilling. And I'm using my bonus action for the 1d4. So that's a 15. Is it dead?
Still up. Still up.
Fuck's sake, I'm gonna
Still
carry
going.
it. Carry it
It's
away.
on its last limbs, though.
I'm carrying
It's,
it away.
Okay.
10 feet in that
You're like,
direction.
nope.
Ah! You're moving it towards me? Why would you do that? You people
It's
are
not
insane.
towards you, it's away from Vorka.
I have a 30-foot ranged
He's
attack.
attacking you.
Yeah, at the
22.
very
Are
least,
you
you're
gonna
making
use
sure that it can't get us.
shield again?
No, I won't.
12 damage.
Wait until I get a crit and I can use my savage attacks.
I'm actually very hurt.
You deserve it.
Yes.
If you stopped running around with the enemy, you might not be as hurt.
I just want one kill.
No.
Ilix.
Yeah, no. You got a mech.
I'm gonna use
Oh.
my magic missile, so I don't have to roll to hit.
You destroy it.
Fuck you.
He just falls into clumps onto the ground.
But
So
I
that
did.
I
So,
burned a lot of
my kill-
unnecessary points there. I burned 6.
Worth it.
So it's basically my kill because out of my perspective,
Worth it,
I'm
worth it
drilling
for the
it and
kill.
carrying it, and then instead,
No.
no, it's fine.
So to do
Standard
the-
combat.
Okay.
Attack is the secret of defense.
You are currently in the middle of what appears to be a terrarium, just inside of it, basically.
Yeah, I'm
there
looking
are
around for more of these things.
there are plants everywhere, vines, just shrubbery, everything you can imagine.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's any more of these things hiding out in here.
I'm moving back inside.
Roll me perception.
Oh, if I have to roll something, there's no point in me trying to do it.
And you do not see any.
So how do you do that movement check?
Oh, click and hold your token, and then when you've held it, tap space, and then move over to another square. Tap space, move over to another space, and it actually counts out the distance for you when you do it.
You gotta change your there
There you go. It's super handy when you're moving in a weird pattern. And it's super handy for me because I have 40 move speed.
So you do not see any other shambling mounds. However, you do see a very rare flower. In fact, a patch of very rare flowers, which seem to be almost... How can I say this? A dead species, basically.
Extinct?
Extinct species. If it's
Extinct.
dead, then it's a dead flower.
Yeah, if it's dead, it's
Sorry.
dead.
Extinct species.
I kind of look at them and I look around at the group and I say, do any of you know about, like, flowers and plants and things?
No.
No.
This be nature or arcana?
Nature.
Thrall will start heading back and say, I will guard the entrance. So none of these things get on the ship. And
You're
he'll
gonna make
start
sure none of
moving.
the dead things get onto the ship.
I guess
Well,
I'm
if
gonna
there's
go
more,
over here.
Or should I stay?
Before you go, would you heal the Illithid? You are a
I
cleric,
hand you-
aren't you?
I
I'm
hand
not.
you a potion of healing.
I'm
I'll
not.
take that potion.
I'm not a cleric, and I've used all my spell slots.
Oh,
No,
really?
I don't. I haven't. But
A potion of healing is what, 2d4 plus 4 or plus 2?
2d4 plus 2.
You always
And
add the
then I
number
will
of dice.
heal you with the aura. How long do auras last?
Okay, you drop them normally, right?
You just use an action forever. You could do
Oh.
that.
Yeah.
oh, so you
Okay.
can just heal me to full?
Ouch.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heal everyone to full.
Ooh, that's
No,
broken.
well, you don't.
only lawful.
Only if they're lawful.
Oh, right. The lawful people to full.
If
Okay,
we're chaotic,
I'm
you hurt
staying,
us.
guys. It's fine. I'm staying. I have had a change of heart, and I'm actually.
I love that the dwarf and the mech and the illithid are the only two lawful characters.
I'm lawful.
Feel
wait,
the
no, I'm
power of
chaotic, never mind.
Theranos.
Chaotic.
How long does that aura last?
Because I don't have an aura.
That's
How
what I
long
just
does
asked.
the aura last? It lasts forever, and you can just use...
He just has to
Okay.
spin an action.
I'm going to point that out in 5th edition. That is a broken mechanic.
Yes, it is, Casey. Yes, it is.
I mean, you had it too. Thurnos had it, probably, right?
Yes.
Either
Never
the
used
aura
it.
needs to have a duration, or the healing has to have the duration. There's no perpetual healing in 5th edition.
We'll work it out.
Well, it does at least cost an action, but out of combat it is overpowered.
I will start mending the glassway so we can proceed.
There is no glass here.
Shit.
Well,
I mean, walk
we
across.
can just walk across here.
Walk across.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, if everyone's... Oh, we're not staying behind it and looking around more? Okay.
As you guys are about to leave...
oh, wait, the flower.
Yeah, I was asking, did anyone respond to me
rolled
asking about the flowers and things?
I
Nature.
rolled a 17.
Miss Familiar shows up.
Hey!
I think having to step over the body of a shambling mound or two.
You do.
To be fair, this is a
Ah,
colic, right?
yes, Captain Kia.
What is everyone doing?
You have the ears. You should know about plants. Come over here a minute.
Yeah.
We're doing gardening.
Oh, you took my joke. Fuck.
Okay. Don't
Alex-
spend a lot of time around plants, but I can have a look.
I
Alex
point
says
out
that-
the flowers to the elf because elves know about plants.
You
Yes.
have no idea what that is.
I have no idea what that
Seven.
is.
I rolled a
What kind of
17.
elf are you?
Not the good one.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Mhm.
Those don't exist anymore.
Is there a reason why they don't exist?
Well,
Well, maybe, like, I've been asking, is there anything out of the 17?
Yes, actually. You do know, that this is in fact a extinct plant, a flower which used to grow on a number of worlds. Only one world. I'm sorry, only one world, and that world was destroyed entirely. And so the flowers are not, available anymore.
Why
Did they
is it
have any
special?
properties? Like,
Yeah. Why would he care?
They
Basically.
glow in the dark. And they're very...
Curtis immediately loses interest because there's glow in the dark moss.
They're very pretty.
I mean, you
Yeah,
could sell
we're
them,
not-
but we have better shit to sell, like the ship.
we're going to take the ship, so I mean, we have the flowers by default.
Yeah. By law, these belong to us.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, so you guys continue on. Do you follow, Kea? Jamie?
You're muted.
Muted.
Yeah, I'm muted. I'll grab a few of those flowers.
You grab a few of them, and you continue.
Oh no, you fool. Now you'll turn into a shambling mound. Those used to be people.
So you guys go through the door then?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's roll
For
lead.
future reference, I will say you can use that up to your charisma modifier per day.
Okay.
So yeah. So there you go. Up to your charisma modifier per day.
Alrighty.
So I should adjust my health to that. So how much health would that be?
I guess it would be rolls, wouldn't it?
I mean, I don't. If it's
If
5,
he-
I'm asking what's your modifier,
Oh,
and I'm
mine?
assuming that you would heal me.
2. Why would I heal you?
Okay, my HP is 15.
I thought there were other
Elix's was 4.
people needing healed.
No, but
Yeah, I thought I healed
Well,
Elix.
if it's an aura,
it's an aura. Yeah.
Oh, right, everyone. Just
Yeah.
well, then the rule applies to everyone, dude.
Yeah, I'm asking how much HP do I need to record?
2d6, because you can.
5.
Oh, 5.
Only 5? I thought you had. Okay. Oh, well, shit. That's 20.
He only has +2 to his.
Okay.
charisma.
Okay, I'm done.
That wasn't confusing at all.
No, not
Anyway.
at all.
You guys continue through and into.
Oh, and I'm leading. So
Okay.
I'm opening the doors with the drill. I mean,
Let me see.
Go ahead and pop on detect magic. No, never mind. Not now.
Back to this page. Yeah, you guys continue on, and you immediately exit through these double doors, quite like the one that you entered through, and walk into a very large open space. As you look around, you can see that this is somewhat of a sort of marketplace in a way. It seems that
people?
there are a number of different stores here, all along this area, this open area. Different types of stores. You see a few actually restaurants in the Supernal language.
but
you see some tailors.
there's no people though, right? There's no people
whatsoever.
Okay,
no
yeah.
people whatsoever. You see a tailor's. You see a church of a sort, or a place of worship.
How big is this place?
To who?
It is very big.
Are we on Deep Space Nine?
You are in Deep Space Nine. Yes.
It just now clicked to me. The plants, and I'm like, oh shit! Wait. Cool. So we head to the command deck. We know where that is.
You are no. Well, this layout does look quite like the Deep Space Nine. What's the word for it, Casey?
Central Hub?
The area where the what?
Promenade.
Promenade.
Thank you. It looks exactly like the promenade, basically. On Deep Space Nine.
Cool. But we know where we're going, so we keep heading to like wherever the
Yeah,
pilot
we're
station
looking
or
for
command.
the command deck, the bridge.
Yeah. So, but we are like surveying if there's anything that seems alive or moving, or if there's a big chest of gold somewhere. Obviously, we're gonna grab it.
I do want to
Are
know
there
who the
any-
churches too.
There's nothing in the air, right? Does anyone have like detect poison or some shit or disease?
I smell the air.
No.
No, I'm serious. I smell the air. When he says that, like, does it smell me? That's all I know to do.
You breathe deep, and if you fall over, we'll know to stop breathing.
Yeah, it's fine. I have advantage against poison, so I don't.
Well, you
I'm not
do
worried about
see all along the walls these small traces of the mold everywhere.
The green shit.
Yes, the green glowing mold.
Okay. I mean, we'll continue. I don't think we're gonna go through any specific store or something, but just see what's out in the open.
I just want to have a look at the church as we're passing.
Yeah.
Is there a weapon
Look at
shop?
the church as you're passing.
I want to know who
you
it's to.
see a number of symbols. Roll me religion.
I will.
Keep
Can I
saying
join
if
him?
I have to roll, it makes no point to.
I will. I will assist him because I
gonna-
also have
oh, okay.
religion. Yeah, that way you don't have to burn another lock.
Okay.
You were saying?
It's a good thing. Hey, at least you didn't have to use luck. What's your bonus?
Fro,
Okay,
you have no idea who this is. Gertis, you have advantage.
Oh, right. Cool.
You have no idea how you know this,
Oh, okay.
but you know that this is a deity which does not exist in this realm. But information just sort of comes into your head about this deific pantheon of 3 brothers at the head, and then underneath that, 2 sisters and 1 child.
Oh god, those guys.
It's not the Deep Six or the.
That's not Deep Space Nine, no.
No.
Just because the promenade looks.
No. I'm saying it's not the Terrible Six or whatever they're called, right? Fuck, what are they called? Like the.
Oh, from Eberron?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I literally just made this up.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Sorry to break your illusion, but basically, this pantheon floods through your head of all of this information. This is one of the brothers' church, the god of harvest, of community, and of law, basically, and order.
I'm conveying this
thing, and you sort of feel like something's watching you from the inside out.
I've always wanted Thurnos to come on my head.
What?
He said
Why make it
information
weird?
comes on your head, comes into your head.
Comes
Look.
into your head, yeah.
It worked.
That's a weird alchemy, Jug.
That's just weird.
Anyway, yeah. So, not even you recognize this god, Daz.
Even after he says that, it doesn't seem familiar?
No, not at all.
You're only one creator. Remember?
No.
You can think that. There are levels upon levels, boss.
Do you think I don't know that? These guys
Why-
must have been really obscure, though, because I've never run into them.
God, I still don't understand why you believe him.
Because he's not a stupid dwarf.
I walk up to you. Which languages do you speak?
Who, me?
No, the dwarf.
Oh.
Are you cycling through the languages and see which one? When I say, "Oh, I don't
I would
understand
hope
that one."
I already know. Like we've probably talked before.
Yep, but I don't think I've I wouldn't have told anyone that I know Neogi, and
No, of course not. Of course not.
no, so it's like common Dwarvish and Elven.
Shit. I think he knows Elvish. I would turn over, boss. Do you know Elvish? In Elvish.
If you're just gonna talk about over my head, you can do that without actually talking a different language.
No, hold on.
I will telepathically mention that I can translate for any of you.
No, I think he's
In
going
any
to say something
language?
without me being able to understand it.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
He's
Okay,
trying to find
I can
something
also
that's not translated.
speak.
So you just being super
I can do that
obvious.
as well.
So you just want to be super obvious with, "I gotta tell you a secret" in front of everyone else.
Not so much. I mean, he's not whispering it to you. He's saying it to you. Like, I'll tell you later.
Thrall will continue walking.
No, he's not stopping anyone.
Yeah. I'm just saying this is on the move. So this is not a standing conversation. It's a walk and talk.
We continue to
Yep.
You continue to walk through the promenade, passing many different stores, many different places.
If there's a guard station, I want to stop.
There is what appears to be a glass door, basically, with what appears to be blast doors basically raised up, and you can just open the glass door and go inside. That seems to be the guard station, or at least the holding cell.
No one in there, right?
No.
Is anything like laying about? Any weapons?
There seems to be a lot of odd-looking decorations on the wall, and information comes to your head, and you recognize that these are like controls for something.
I've never seen this type of magic before. I move over to lockers if there's any containers. And
There are lockers, yes.
They're locked?
They are locked.
Okay. Someone get in here and pick these. It's probably some good shit in here.
Do you just ask them to come open those?
Thrall will drill open the lock.
It's a big drill.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
dear.
Okay. You drill open the lock. You drill straight through
Hey,
into the
no.
locker.
Hang on. I'm not doing her. I'm just approaching it slowly. Slowly.
You know when you go to the dentist and they have that little
Yes.
drill for
Yes,
your
but-
teeth?
Only
but like 50
sleight
times
of
the size.
hand with disadvantage.
Sleight of hand with a mech.
I have a -2 in sleight of hand.
Already.
And
Disadvantage.
that's a 2.
Yeah, you destroy the locker.
Damn it.
See bits of fabric inside of it. As you take your drill out, you see bits of fabric sort of stuck onto it.
So you can see, you can kind of mix in with the lock, and Thrall kind of walks up behind and goes, I'll fix it. Boom! There we go, it's open. And then keeps on walking. There's a big hole and in the wall behind it.
I love you, Thrall. Can we keep walking?
Alright, I'll be right back.
All dwarves are useless.
Controls. Wait, controls? What did the controls say?
You're not entirely sure what the controls are. It's just you recognize that these are controls for something.
I push 2 buttons and turn a lever if there is one.
Roll me
That's
d20.
safe. That's safe.
Yeah, it doesn't seem safe.
You press 2 buttons and then control a lever, and the lights turn off immediately.
I
And
do the same motion.
You hear sirens beginning to blare throughout the entirety of this complex.
Oops.
I
Very
hate you. Yes.
quickly, the blast door is beginning to close.
Oh, I reversed the motion. I do it again.
I'm diving
can I
out of the room.
can I run up and grab it so people?
It's fine. It's fine. You guys can get out. It's
I'm not
like
risking
everyone's
anything.
how I imagined it. Everyone was walking back. Gertis turned around and went like, "Oh, control, push buttons."
I dive out of the room before the door closes.
Do you want to try and catch the blast door?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me athletics. You're good, guys. Don't worry about them.
I'm safe. I don't know about anyone else.
So the door is closing and locking people in,
Yes.
and so I can still see a little bit opening on the other side, right?
Well, it is currently actually being held open by Thrall and his mech, though he's struggling to do so.
I'll use a point and just teleport to the other side.
You teleport to the other side.
All I gotta do is see the other side.
I Push the same buttons.
Push the same buttons. No.
Closest faster.
Yeah,
I mean, an alarm.
Yeah, you
last
tripped
time
the
you did it.
protocol, Not.
Yeah.
He shrugs and goes slowly through the gap.
I put my hand on Fral's shoulder and I go, "Don't worry, buddy, it's okay." And then I cast Long Strata.
I'm on the wrong side, elf.
What do you mean?
He's inside, holding the door. We're all
Yeah.
sliding under it. So the door's going to close with him still in there alone.
That'll be fine. There you go. Now you can go the long way around. Quicker.
Come on,
Yes.
Oh,
Paul,
that's
hurry up.
unfortunate.
Here in your head, Gertis. Just one moment. Just go back
He
and
goes
touch
back.
the big green button, and then turn the dial with numbers on it, and pull the lever again.
I do that. Green dial, turn the levers, numbers, and pull the lever.
The alarm turns off, and the blast doors go up.
Thrall
I'm
does
more concerned that you're listening to a weird voice than I would be about Thrall being trapped.
I take strong note of the fact that that Thurnos is able to just talk in the void. That's interesting. And move on.
And I just take note of that. I just tried to basically do a heroic sacrifice and being closed off on a alien ship, and no one even thanked me. So
I told you to
as
hurry
I'm
up.
never happening again.
as I'm behind you, I'm like, can you hurry up and move your mech? You're in the way of the door. And then Gertis slides back, like, what the fuck? Like, nope.
Doc, I step on his foot.
You take, roll a d4.
Okay. I didn't. Okay, sure.
You take 1 damage as he steps on your foot.
To use armor of creation or not. No, I'm kidding. I take 1 damage.
You're gonna increase it.
No, I'm
on
not.
the
No,
d4?
I'm not.
Yeah, you hear as you're walking out of the guard area. This place is pretty spiffy. The Time Wizards are gonna be really pissed though.
Can
Time wizards, I say out loud.
Can
I turn around and
Elix
say,
hear any
what?
of this?
Wait, what did you just say?
Helix cannot hear any of this.
Indeed, chronomancers. What do you
Who
mean?
mentioned chronomancers?
Quiet down. I'm not talking to you.
You should always be talking to me. What are you talking
What
about?
are you talking to? Elix?
Gertis is currently staring at like a plant or something.
Okay, he's lost what little mind he had.
Elix,
They think
go
you're
ahead.
mad, man.
If you even want
I don't
that.
care if they think I'm mad.
Is he talking
Yes,
to the
it is.
plant?
I keep forgetting
Oh,
my.
he's talking to the illithid.
Gerdas,
What?
what are you babbling about?
Apparently, this place is connected to time wizards. I would like an explanation, dear host.
Oh, it's from an alternate reality.
Alternate reality. Okay.
Who are you talking to?
You just
our
keep spouting
friend.
random words.
Who?
Our friend from the ship.
What friend from the ship? She came in here
Who's
with
the friend?
us.
Pick one.
Is that someone else? No? Your god? The plants? Are you talking to the plants?
You've lost.
Yes.
He's talking to the
What
plants.
is wrong with you people?
Should I step on his foot again?
Yes.
If you
Left
do, I
foot
will
is-
use armor of creation.
How about you roll this time, just to see if you actually hit him?
Roll a d20.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Holy
You
shit!
crit me? Well, I mean, you have to do damage now, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What we 2d4?
Ooh.
Take 3 damage. You're pretty sure your foot is fucked up now.
No. This was the other foot. It's fine.
Oh, okay. The other foot. Still pretty fucked up though.
Upon doing that, you see he slams down, and then at the point of impact, a giant cube shoots out and covers Gertis and flings you back. Moves you back.
Mm.
I assume
Fancy.
this is the same as Cube of Force, or the impenetrable one.
It is literally a huge metal cube. Yes.
Yeah.
Cube. It seems he's stuck now.
So I can't hear any of what they're saying. I continue talking to Thurnos and say, "Oh, that's inconvenient. I didn't know that would happen."
Can I pick him up and keep him walking? So while he's having a conversation, I have him like this.
That's a heavy ass armored cube, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
Take damage, use reaction. It's a loader bot. It has,
How many pounds can it carry?
I asked Thurnos if he could
Quadruple
take advantage of
carrying
this
capacity.
if he wants it.
quadruple. At 13.
The one in Aliens could carry 4 tons
Yep.
under standard gravity.
Your standard carrying capacity is quadrupled, so at large size. Here, I'll do it on Roderick's sheet.
Oh.
Medium, large, 30.
Oh, this is 5e. Shit. 3.5.
Terry.
Terry.
600 pounds.
You killed
can
Terry.
carry.
You bastard.
Bastards. Ha.
600 pounds is the carrying capacity. No, I'm sorry.
No. My
450
push.
pounds
Yeah. 450, so
times 4.
1,800.
Yes, so you could technically carry
I will.
the cube. So you do.
I asked Thurnos, well, can he make use of this? Do I get a finder's fee in this situation?
Well, he's like
He's not
dunk
getting
on the
this
inside.
thing.
I could take it. I mean, it's not very useful to me.
So useful to us? Is there anything here we need, or are we wasting our time?
It's a really cool place.
Is there good stuff here?
I don't know, man.
Curtis, what
I'm
are
only
you
looking for
babbling
you.
about?
Well, you can't hear
You
this.
can't hear.
Yeah.
You can't hear.
Keep looking, man.
Got any tips?
Frol, just shove him into a closet over there, close the door, and let's move on.
The command station, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably try and take control of it. I would look for the fuel source.
Fuel source. Right, it's a Spelljammer. Cool.
Well, yeah, something like that.
Okay, and the cube dissipates, because that's how many... Spend
Yeah,
2
one
minutes.
turn, it's two turns. Anyway, the cube dissipates, and you just sort of fall onto the ground a little bit.
Does
Okay.
he get trampled by the mech that's pushing
No.
the cube?
Thrall has put him upside down, and it's in the corner somewhere.
Oh, then you land on your head and go.
Ow.
Heh.
Oh my god, why do we keep doing silly stuff?
Now,
Anyway.
why?
Gerda
were you
stands up
talking to?
and he says, Thurnos, now,
Why were you
we
talking
should
to
find the
Thurnos?
fuel source.
What are you
we need to
babbling
head-
about time wizards for?
Because this place may be connected to time wizards in some way. It's kind of irrelevant right now. We should find the fuel source.
Ooh. Let's go to the bridge. Let's see what the time wizards left us on the bridge.
So we're
there's nothing
splitting
there.
up then.
We should go to the
We'll
fuel
stay
source.
together.
Well, why do we need to go to the fuel source? We know we can fly this thing.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Let's go to the fuel source
Or
first.
we just listen to the captain and just go to the thing, and then when it appears to be empty, we go to the
You
food.
could also listen to a deity,
Exactly. So let's go to the bridge.
one who's actively a deity,
Well,
I mean,
that's
we are still
open
walking
to
while
debate.
this is happening.
and who's trying to help. We should go to the fuel
Are you
source.
sure about that?
Absolutely. I mean, Gertis isn't lying. He does believe that.
Which makes me doubt
Unfortunately.
his judgment. I still
Yeah,
think the
I
bridge would be
mean,
more important.
I have
than the
no
fuel
doubt
source.
that we'll be able to fly the ship, Captain. You can fly anything. So we should go to the fuel source first.
Why?
It is the most
Fuel
valuable
source-
object.
We don't even know what the fuel is. How do we know how valuable it is?
Exactly.
I mean, most
I mean,
spelljammers have
Guys,
no
it's a
fuel.
mute point. It's just wherever we go first. Let's just pick one and go.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to go to the fuel source.
Yeah. Okay. So then,
Are you not understanding that the bridge is not where the Spelljammer would be?
Of course it would be.
It's the fuel.
Let's just go ahead and go to the bridge first
The
and
fact-
get this over with.
yeah.
The idea of a fuel source on a spelljammer makes no sense. Spelljammers don't have a fuel
Exactly.
source. So why are you saying go to a fuel source? That's what I can't figure out.
To see what it is.
That's not true.
Why
On
would
an
we even
illithid
know
life-
it has one?
We don't know
Well,
what
no-
it is. We could be dealing with a death jammer.
You have no clue. You would have to find the helm, which is on the
Bridge, normally.
bridge.
Yeah.
Fuel source.
So, guys, we are all saying we should go to the command
Curtis?
center.
He says, I'll join you shortly, and goes invisible and proceeds to the fuel source.
Let's head to the
But you
bridge.
don't know
engineer
where that
thing.
is. Okay.
Okay.
How long does invisibility last?
10 minutes,
What?
I think, unless you take an action.
There we can hear all
Visibility
the.
lasts an hour, I
things.
believe.
Oh, an hour.
Yeah, concentration up to an hour. Yeah, I go invisible and say, I will be okay. Don't worry.
Okay, let's go to the bridge.
Okay, so Gertis is gonna go off in another direction, and you guys continue on towards the bridge.
And I just want to point out he doesn't know which direction that is.
No.
He's just going in a direction.
There's maps
Okay.
all over the place.
So you continue on. You get to what appears to be a large door, which opens into, as you open it, a rather small sort of, what's the word? Room, in a way.
Corridor, airlock.
No. It's a room. I'm trying to explain an elevator.
It's an elevator.
You get to the elevator, and you go inside, and you see a bunch of different buttons.
Is there one marked engineering?
Well, no. This is where they are.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
But how are they marked?
They are marked numerically.
Okay.
Does
Let's
everyone
try
fit?
the top.
Okay. So you go all the way to the top.
Is it like 1 at the bottom and 50 at the top, or is it like the other way around? How is it labeled?
Well, there's no map.
No, how's
No,
the
but I'm saying
elevator
you said
buttons
there are a
labeled?
load of buttons with numbers.
Oh yeah. No, it goes from 1 to 10.
Okay. So we're going to whichever the 10 is at the top, then I guess. Yeah.
Okay. You click on 10.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a monotone voice say, moving to the bridge.
See, there we go.
Guys,
Terry, there's a lot of background noise from you, man.
Oh, sorry, man. Let me mute.
and you guys start moving very slowly in this room upwards. You can feel the movement.
I've seen wizards that had these before. Very powerful magic.
This is scary shit. I've been in one of these. Agano made it, and we all fell to our death. 4 people died.
It's actually quite tight with the mech in.
Yep.
I would sit on the mech, if possible. Save space.
Okay. You're sort of like hitting your head on the ceiling.
That's fine. I don't care.
But yeah, you eventually get up to the floor. It stops. You hear a ding, and it says, "Welcome to the bridge," in a monotone voice, and it opens up into a literal bridge that goes into what appears to be a command center. You can see through this large dome of glass up above, and in sort of like a almost like a cockpit area.
Mm-hmm.
More glass that's just covering this area, and you can see out into space at the flow.
Frog will park the mech like next to the elevator and dismount and walk the rest.
You
himself.
see
I'll be
a
back in 1 minute, guys.
multitude of desks, stations where there are, or at least supposed to be, people basically just doing their jobs and everything like that. You see a large table in the center of this room with what appears to be a number of images, sort of translucent almost, just floating in midair above the table.
Can I take a 20? Is that still a thing in 5e?
No.
What?
No.
You can't take 10 or 20 in 5e.
Okay. In that case, I'll start. Can I use piloting or something similar to try to figure out how this thing works?
You could definitely roll piloting, yeah, just to see.
And okay, shit. 22.
You look around, and you
Just the basics.
yeah, you take a good long look at all of these stations that these people are supposed to be at. Like
I'm back,
there
sorry
are
about
literally
that.
leather chairs connected to stations with these circular desks made of wood with all of these little like metal doodads connected to it.
Mm-hmm.
And you look around, and it looks as if it takes about 20 people to make this thing run smoothly, just in general. 20 people piloting it.
Oh, that's just not acceptable.
Yeah, I mean, Frog will kind of call out things as he sees them. Like, oh, this is the navigation device. I think you hit the keys here, and I think this is the and kind of
You're
as
making
he's
this
going
up as you
through,
go.
and kind of as he's going through all of these things, it would kind of add up to 20 or something.
You're
Yeah.
making that up as you go. You have no idea what this thing does. That's just a
I know
bunch
my
of
ships.
squiggly lines.
No. That's the squiggly line for the thing. This is the thing, the squiggly line for the that. My best friend was a gnome. I know these things.
You're trusting a gnome. Got it.
No, I'm trusting my experience
Which is
with
bad.
gnome bullshit.
Is there a... sorry, I might have missed it in the description. Is there a view screen? Can we see out?
It is all glass in this entire room. Like at the far end of the room, it's all glass.
So we can
You
see
just
out.
see, yes, through
Okay.
into space.
And we
Hey
do
Doc,
not-
is there a schematic of the ship anywhere?
You look, and you do see something reminiscing that on the big table, with all of the floating images.
I'm going to see if I can find what might be the central. What was he saying? What did he call it? Power source. Yeah, that's what he called it.
Okay, so you come over to it. Roll me an intelligence check.
Let me get back to the computer.
Does he have advantage considering I kind of helped pointing stuff out?
You just pointed out what was in this room.
Okay. I tried.
So, while he's looking at that, I'm not seeing a throne. Helm.
No, but
There's
there is
probably-
a very nice, big chair made of leather and metal, and seems like it's embroidered with gems and things like that, in the direct center of the room, overlooking all of these stations nearby. You, Alex, you look at it, and you sort of instinctively just touch it. And as soon as you do so, the image removes all of the other images and then zooms in onto the big image of the actual ship. And you start rotating your fingers, and you rotate the actual image around, and you zoom in by flicking your finger up.
Enhance.
And you enhance the image. You see a lot of these parts of the room are colored in red. And there is
Parts
this one, like parts of the ship are actually colored in red. And you see this.
Is the bridge where we are in red?
No, it is actually green.
Oh crap! I'm going to try and telepathically contact the other character that left away. Is he within 120 feet?
Daz? Yes.
No, not Daz. The one that left.
Oh no,
the warlock.
no, he's
the warlock.
gone. He's gone.
God damn it! He's going into a red area.
He is indeed going into a red area.
Shit. Start looking for the equivalent of those little cones we use on the Illithid ships to communicate ship-wide.
Okay, roll me another intelligence check.
Okay, let me get back to the computer because I'm walking around doing laundry while I do this.
Okay.
No, that's okay.
Doc, make sure to wait 5 minutes between rolls so he has time
alright.
to walk back.
Hey.
Very good. Yet again,
Go ahead.
you find on the wall, placed on it, what appears to be a small box that you could press a button and then talk into.
I'm going to do that. Press a button. Gertis, stop. The energy room is is marked in red for some reason.
You hear, everybody hears, dun dun dun. Gertis, stop!
Because he's an
From the
illithid.
entirety of the room.
Hang on, you don't have vocal cords.
I speak
Right.
languages.
No,
Yes, I
no.
do.
Correction.
Yeah, he
Illithid-
does. They're just not very.
Illithid
Nice.
create
Good.
their own vocal cords. They slip their
Oh.
tentacles down their own throat.
Oh, that's
throat.
disgusting.
It's gross and disgusting, but yes.
Okay.
It's a nice
never mind then.
gurgly, choking sound. Yeah.
So it's
okay.
a very
Uh,
nasty sounding speech, but
But
Illithid
it'll get
talking.
across.
But you do hear that, Gertis, as you hear boom, boom, boom. And then he says that.
Does it, like, light up anything nearby where I am?
It does. It lights up a box with a button in it, and what appears to be a number of different holes in a circular pattern nearby.
I go over to press it. I am still invisible. And he says, besides you announcing my position to the entire ship, I'm perfectly fine, as you can see. When something changes, go ahead and announce it to the entire ship. I do recommend you join me, though. This red area, as you describe it, seems very interesting.
We hear nothing. It's saying.
If it doesn't transmit, then he moves on. I mean,
yeah.
It does actually transmit to specifically that area. You hear it coming from the box.
Yeah, that you hear that?
yeah. Exactly.
Timing. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a bridge here. We've got panels.
How far away is that red area, or do I just not know?
It's actually has a designated floor.
Oh, it's on a different floor. Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if it wasn't too far, I could just spy fly over there. It has a 300-foot range.
Actually, I ask. I go back. I get a great idea. I go back like 20 feet and ask, are there access panels, maintenance routes? I wouldn't say maintenance routes. What the fuck? Like ship hatches.
Is there air conditioning?
I know there's air conditioning, but are there maintenance routes? You know,
Right.
like the ones people can actually fit in and do work behind the ship walls.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta re-say that because I think Terry dropped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. I go back to the panel and ask, are there ship hatches or you know, I don't know what the actual name for it would be, but basically maintenance routes.
I will look on the panel.
You look on the image on the board, and you do in fact see multiple routes going to and from different floors.
Okay. I will go back to the communications area. Push the button. Yes, there are access panels, and I would be able to be willing to tell you where they are if you will not be snarky about me telling the entire ship where your position is.
It's not
And
a
again,
problem.
There's a pause, and then dun, 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 and then it announces to the entire thing.
Curtis is like